Hey there, kids. Folks call me the Curious Fox because I'm curious about stories. Today's story is about a Christmas wish. Why don't you have a seat and I'll tell you all about it. Carly cried softly as she looked at her baby brother in the hospital crib. He wasn't even a year old and he was so sick. Carly was 5 and had never been sick. She knew she was lucky. She wished she could give some of that luck to Jamie. She would give anything for him to feel better. After all, it was his first Christmas. "Come along, sweetheart," Carly's grandpa said as he took her by the hand. "We have to go now." Carly was staying with her grandparents because her mom and dad were staying at the hospital with Jamie. "I don't want to go," she cried. "I want to stay with my baby brother." "Carly, the hospital is no place for a little girl on Christmas," her grandma said. "We have something in mind to cheer you up." Carly didn't think it would work. The hospital was no place for a baby on Christmas either, but Jamie couldn't leave. Her grandparents took her to the mall and stood with her in a long line to see Santa. They all looked so happy, but Carly was still sad. Finally, it was her turn to sit on Santa's lap. "What do you want Santa to bring you?" asked Santa in a deep and friendly voice as he smiled down at her. "I don't want any presents this year," she said as she tried to be brave and not cry. "My baby brother is in the hospital. He's very sick. Santa, all I want is for him to be well and to get to come home for Christmas." Santa's smile turned sad as he spoke. "Some things Santa can't do," he said softly. "Please try, Santa," Carly begged. "I'll trade every present for the rest of my life if you can do this for me." There was a tear in Santa's eye as she clamped down. Carly felt better when Christmas Eve came. Jamie was still in the hospital, but she believed Santa would do what she asked. After all, she had been good all year, and so had Jamie. "We'll see," her grandparents said sadly, as they tucked Carly in that night, and she asked if they believed Santa would bring Jamie home. Carly woke the next morning to find lots of presents under the tree. Many of them had her name on them. "Which one do you want to open first?" her grandpa asked with a smile. "I don't want to open any of them," she said sadly. "All I wanted was for Jamie to come home." "Well, then I guess we'll have to see which present Jamie wants to open first." Carly turned to see her mom and dad standing there with Jamie. He was smiling and laughing. "We came home late last night," her dad said. "We didn't want to wake you." Carly ran to Jamie and hugged him tight. Then she helped him open all of his presents before opening any of hers. She smiled as she watched him play. Thanks to Santa, this was the best Christmas ever. Wow, I sure am glad Santa was able to grant Carly's wish. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.